Welcome to Frederick at its best. I'm Frederick County Executive Jan Gardner, and I'm glad you've joined us for today's celebration of Women's History Month. Women's History celebrations began in 1978 at a school district in Sonoma, California, where students participated in Women's History Week. This event focused on the week of March 8th being International Women's Day. The school district's events attracted nationwide attention to Women's History Week. 2 years later, in February of 1980, President Jimmy Carter issued a presidential proclamation to declare the week of March 8th as National Women's History Week. In 1981, responding to the growing popularity of Women's History Week, Senator Orrin Hatch and then U.S. Representative Barbara Mikulski, of course we all know she's from Maryland, co-sponsored the first joint congressional resolution to proclaim Women's History Week. In 1987, after being petitioned by the National Women's History Project, Congress designated the entire month of March as Women's History Month. Ever since, United States presidents have issued annual proclamations designating the month of March as Women's History Month. This year's theme is Visionary Women, Champions of Peace and Nonviolence, according to the National Women's History Alliance. The Alliance honors women who have led efforts to end war, violence, injustice, and pioneered the use of nonviolence to change society. These honorees embrace the fact that the means often define the ends, and they develop nonviolent methods to ensure just and peaceful results. For generations, women have resolved conflicts in their homes, at school, businesses, and in their communities. They've rejected violence as counterproductive and stressed that the surest way to peace is to restore respect, establish justice, and reduce the causes of conflict. There are many local organizations that contribute to the success of women in Frederick County. One that stands out is the Women's Giving Circle, which works to strengthen the spirit of women through donations and grants. Since the group's founding in 2006, over 300 members of the Women's Giving Circle have provided $1,444,000 in grant funds to 47 local nonprofit organizations for projects to make life better in our community. In celebration of Women's History Month, the Frederick County Commission for Women will hold its annual awards event. It will be held on March 21st at 6:30 p.m. at Searsville Mansion. This event has previously been called the Leadership Alliance Dinner, but this year it has been renamed to Raving About Women. The Commission will present 2 awards at this event. The first award will go to the Frederick County Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority as the Woman Organization of the Year. The sorority has demonstrated a commitment to helping women by holding educational events, spreading awareness, and advocating for policies that benefit women. The second award will recognize Serena Roy as the Woman of the Year. Serena owns Dublin Roasters Coffee here in Frederick. As a leader in the community, Serena has demonstrated her commitment to promoting the mission of the Commission for Women, which is to create a stronger community by addressing challenges and fostering unlimited opportunities for women. I also want to mention that the Frederick County Chamber of Commerce has launched a Women in Business Steering Committee. Women in Business's mission is to empower and develop women through education, networking, mentoring, and partnerships, and to promote opportunities for women throughout Frederick County. Women in Business Committee members provide opportunities for women to learn from each other and to network. They share their expertise and their experience and address issues that are unique to women owning and conducting business in Frederick County. You can find out more about them by visiting frederickchamber.org. Also during this month, Frederick County Public Libraries has an inspiring lineup of programming for people of all ages to celebrate women in history. For instance, the Walkersville Branch Library is working with the U.S. Military Academy at West Point and with Mount St. Mary's University to host a program for elementary school children to celebrate women's history in the STEM fields, science, technology, education, and math. And in Middletown, the library will host a series of programs throughout the month where teens can learn about famous female artists, and they can learn how to mimic some of their artistic styles. And the Brunswick Library will welcome award-winning author Susan Higginbotham, who will discuss the craft of writing historical fiction about women. The list of women's activities or activities in honor of Women's History Month is quite significant, and you can visit frederickcountypubliclibraries.org or fcpl.org to see what's planned at Frederick County Public Libraries. Now, certainly Frederick County has been home to many women of distinction and women leaders. Historically, we can go back to people like Barbara Fritchie, who was a central figure who defiantly waved the Union flag from her window as Confederate troops passed by her house, this inspiring a poem by John Greenleaf Whittier back in 1863. Elizabeth Ann Seton was the first U.S.-born saint. The national shrine that was built to her in Emmitsburg offers insights into her life after she arrived in Frederick County back in 1809. Elizabeth Ann Seton founded the American Sisters of Charity, also known as the Daughters of Charity, who still provide services to our community in Emmitsburg. She was canonized as a saint in 1975. Another female pioneer with roots in Frederick County was Susanna Beatty. In 1732, Susanna, a widower with 8 children, purchased 1,000 acres of land in Searsville. Her house, which is known today as the Beatty Kramer House, is the oldest known and most architecturally unique structure in Frederick County. And other women from history whose impact we still feel today include Clara Barton, who founded the American Red Cross, Hattie Alexander, a remarkable Maryland leader in the field of medical research, Rachel Carson, who alerted the world to the dangers of chemical pesticides in her book, Silent Spring, and really launched the modern-day environmental movement, and U.S. Representative Beverly Byron, who's the most recent woman to serve in Maryland's 6th District. There are many women who continue to make history today through their work in politics at our local colleges and universities and in our schools and businesses. We have state delegates, Carol Krim and Karen Lewis-Young, who are representing us right now in Annapolis as the General Assembly's in session. Our County Council President, MC Keegan-Eyre, and Councilwoman Jessica Fitzwater. Fort Detrick's commanding officer is General Barbara Holcomb, and the president of Hood College, Dr. Andrea Chapdelaine, and Frederick Community College's president, Elizabeth Burmaster. Our superintendent of Frederick County Public Schools is Dr. Terry Aubin, and we have numerous elected officials in our municipalities, including Mayor Debbie Burgoyne of Burkittsville. More than 7,000 women business owners exist here in Frederick County. So let's not forget the women who've made sacrifices to raise their families, inspire their children, promote a lot of public policy, start businesses, and lead the way here in Frederick County. So I do have a proclamation to read before I introduce everyone who's joined me today. Whereas Women's History Month is a time for recognizing the social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women and the impact they have had in our daily lives. Through vision, hard work, and determination, countless American women have broadened opportunities for themselves and for others. And whereas Frederick County has a rich history of women as leaders in business, government, law, science, medicine, the arts, education, and in many other fields. As mothers, sisters, wives, daughters, these women bring skills, compassion, experience, and integrity to our county. And whereas I encourage our citizens to follow in the footsteps of pioneers such as St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, abolitionist Ariana Trail, Judge Catherine Dufour, Chief Petty Officer Henrietta Rosenstock, fashion designer Claire McCardle, Frederick County Commission for Women founder and first president Gail Pate, U.S. Congressman Beverly Byron, artist Helen Smith, and countless others who have really had vision and determination to really shape and change Frederick County forever. We're grateful for all they have done and for their families and the community that has supported them. So now, therefore, as the County Executive of Frederick County, Maryland, I proclaim March 2019 as Women's History Month in Frederick County and encourage this observance to all of our citizens. Now, with that, I know I talked a lot, but I will have the people who are joining me here today introduce themselves. And we'll start with you, Kimba.
I'm Kimba Green, Frederick County Commission for Women Commissioner, and the chairperson for the new event, Raving About Women.
Hi, I'm Tawanda Bailey, first Vice Chair of the State Commission for Women. I'm here in support of the Frederick County Women Commission.
Good morning, I'm Lois Jarman. I am a commissioner on the Frederick County Commission for Women and former president.
I'm Monica Bearden. I'm the director of the Citizen Services Division of Frederick County Government, and I am delighted to serve with and among a lot of absolutely fabulous women in this county.
Jessica Kent, Frederick County Commission for Women, Commissioner, Treasurer, and Executive Director of nonprofit The Birthing Circle.
Okay. Turn it over to you.
I'm Sheila McDuff, Associate Director with Frederick County Public Libraries. In addition to the great programs that Executive Gardner outlined that will be held at the library this month in honor of Women's History Month, we also want to mention that Christina Enriquez is our Frederick Reads author, and tickets for that event are available as of today. So she's a great woman author, and we thought it was appropriate to let everybody know that that great event is available for people to get free tickets through the Weinberg starting today. And I'm very happy to be here with all of these fabulous partners and have the opportunity to celebrate Women's History Month this morning.
My name is Sue Koenig. I'm a pastor in the county, and I'm also interning with the Birthing Circle, a not-for-profit that is helping women. And it is just a delight and thrill to be here today for this announcement, and looking forward to the month ahead.
Good morning. Thank you first to County Executive Gardner for choosing to recognize Women's History Month once again. I'm Annie Jones. I currently serve as the president of the Frederick County Commission for Women. I find that each year looking back at the contributions of women throughout history to be a huge source of motivation for those of us who are working in the community to improve the lives of women. As the county executive mentioned, the Frederick County Commission for Women was established with the purpose and mission of creating a stronger community by addressing challenges and fostering unlimited opportunities for all women. One of the ways that we choose to do that each year is by promoting a positive image of women and recognizing their accomplishments. As she had indicated, each March, the Commission for Women holds an awards ceremony, and this year's awards ceremony has been reformatted into the Raving About Women event, and it'll be a more celebratory atmosphere. We're really thrilled to be able to offer this to the community, and I'm just going to put in a plug that tickets are available on our website at www.frederickcountymd.gov/FCCFW, and also more information and links to our tickets are available on our Facebook page. Thank you so much.
Hi there, I'm Athena Edsel. I'm with the Citizen Services Division, and I'm the liaison to the Commission on Women.
Okay. Well, thank you all for being here and for participating in today's event. There really are a lot of women in Frederick County who have led the way before us and will continue to move forward to do good for our community. So I want to encourage everyone who is viewing to learn more about the history of women in our country and in Frederick County by exploring their stories through letters, photographs, films, and other primary sources. You can find out more about the Women's Giving Circle, which I believe is actually meeting today, at womengivingcircleoffrederick.org, or contact them through the Community Foundation of Frederick at 301-695-7660. For more information about the National Women's History Project, you can go to www.nwhp.org. Or for more information about Raving About Women's event, you can contact the Commission for Women at 240-478-9119 or by email at kgreen@frederickcountymd.gov. Thank you for joining us to celebrate Women's History Month. There are a lot more events than those that we mentioned today. Women are making a difference and leading the way in Frederick County. So thank you for joining us today for Frederick at its best.